What's wrong with the Yankees?
Oh man, I can't believe that you asked the question versus Chris, or maybe Chris is just panicking now.
Yeah,
right?
he literally. I'm going to bring you behind the scenes. Needless to say, the Yankees was going to be my first question anyway. But CC, right before we came on the air, said, "You're going to ask about the Yankees, right?" I said, "Yes, don't worry. I'm going to ask about the Yankees."
So they're really an interesting team because there's no question they have championship caliber players in what is a must-win year for them. With Juan Soto and Aaron Judge, with how some of their guys in the rotation have performed, but they're also a roster that has gaping holes. And the Red Sox were really the first to expose them back in the middle of June. And by the end of that series, you're like, oh, my God, this team needs bullpen help. Oh, my God, this team needs more depth in their lineup. They have to find more offense at third base. They have to get better play out of Gleyber Torres at second base. The nice thing is Ben Rice has come in. This is a rookie first baseman. He's done a nice job, and they're okay there. But there's no question that between now and the trade deadline, Brian Cashman, their general manager, might need to be the busiest person in baseball to fill in some of these holes because as excellent as their start was, 50-22, they're in a free fall right now, which is why Brian and why Hal Steinbrenner, their owner, were at the game last night in Tampa Bay to try to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, it's break glass in case of emergency, Buster, and we're in an emergency right now. I mean, you talked about the lineup needing more depth. I mean, after the cleanup hitter, there's no offense. Quite literally, there's no offense, and what compounds that now are the struggles of Carlos Rodon, who's lost his last 5 outings, and he's given up a total of 27 earned runs during that span. So what the hell is going on with Carlos Rodon? Yeah,
and I think we're right back to where we were last year, right? We're wondering after they gave him a $162 million contract, wondering where the regression is from. Luis Gil, as you know, 16 runs allowed in 3 starts over 9 2/3 innings. And, they talk confidently internally that, no, we don't think he's tired. We think he can make adjustments. And yes, he lost to the Red Sox on Sunday, but he looked good. But now Carlos Rodon becomes their biggest project in their pitching staff, other than adding bullpen help. They have to add bullpen help. In the last 5 or 6 years, the Yankees have typically been a team with great depth in that bullpen. But, even if they were to, patch it together and make the postseason, unless they upgrade their bullpen, they will not have a shot in October. They just need more and better arms in that group. That, to me, is the priority between now and the deadline.